All right, welcome to Risk of Rain 2. I got into this game because I've heard about it a couple times, seen a few videos, but then my brother said he's been playing it and enjoying it a bunch, and then it went on sale and I picked it up and I've been playing it for the past week and a half, and it is so fun. Oh my god. So, I could definitely see this being an ongoing series here on the channel, so I figured I'd start off with just recording and doing a run. Seeing how far we get. And that's the fun thing is I'm not really going to go into like huge detail about all this, but basically roguelite, you do your runs, you're going to die, but you unlock stuff, and you come back. But each run is so different because you pick up items that modify your attack, and time again, you're just going to run into a fully different role. And it's not like, oh, it's slightly different alteration. It's like full on crazy. So we got a few different characters to go with. You only start off with Commando, and I really liked using that character. But I got a whole bunch so far that I have to figure out how to use, but I've really been having a good time with Huntress, so I figure I'll jump in, use her, see how we do. And there are a lot of items to get. So with Huntress, I can I have auto aim essentially, so the arrows will just hit. Whoop! Oh no! Oh. And as you can see, I have a dash. So each character is going to have a primary, secondary, dash, and then an alternate attack. I forget what it's called. I don't remember. Ugh, I wasted time leaving you all the way down there. But yeah, then my R is I have a little flurry of arrows, which is quite nice. And then I have a disc that I can throw out that will bounce between enemies. A shuriken, I guess. And that's where the beauty of this character comes in, because the way you can build things up is crazy. And so I used to be like, oh, I don't care for games where you and your allies enter a frenzy. Cool. So that's an active item, orange. So that means you activate it and you get a certain effect, which is like a temporary modifier, which is pretty cool as well. And then you kill enemies to make money, and then you get items. So hold additional equipment charge, which means that I can go into 2 frenzies back to back, which is gonna be a bit crazy, but it's useful. So you'll find different boxes, some are different prices because you'll be finding different tier items. Little capsules for money. Pew pew pew. And then I love this little carousel thing. We're gonna go for some healing item. Deal bonus damage to nearby enemies. Just kidding, it's not healing at all. Hello, friend. Ow, I got hit by you. You're focusing me. And the enemies are fun as well. But I find that I can just play and I don't really have to worry about feeling good, because in general, gain temporary barrier on kill. That is quite handy, especially once you're able to start racking up multiple kills in a row. You see there's that yellow bar that covers. That does go down over time, but if you're killing a bunch, then all of a sudden you have this extra shield, which then you're not even taken away from your health, which is pretty sweet. And the maps are partially procedurally generated, so you'll run through a few variations of the same world, but items are going to be in different places. There are going to be different amounts of items. Healing all nearby allies after standing still for 2 seconds. Crazy. So that was a pretty good section right there, especially for the size of the world. Yeah, we're coming up on the same section. I'm going to go through this way. Because you also, up in the top right corner, you can see the time limit. You don't want to spend too long in the world, because the longer you're in the game, the harder it's going to get, no matter what. So you want to try to advance. And to get to the next world, you have to go through a teleporter event, which is basically how long it takes for the teleporter to set up, and you're fighting a final boss for the world. It's pretty fun. It can be very stressful as well. You never know. Keeps you on your toes. And sometimes you feel like you're barely getting by with it. Other times, you just decimate. Super cool to see the different builds you can do. So I'm just looking for things to spend my money on. Seeing if there's anything else left worth collecting. You are 30. So this is going to be a health item. Nice. Receive delayed heal after taking damage. Ow. You could hear it going to town there. Gonna jump over here to this little airstream. So I've heard the recommended, whoa, we're going up high. Recommended time is to try to do 5 minutes per map. And I haven't quite reached that myself. Sometimes I will, but I don't go too crazy about it. If I know there's items to loot, I'm going to try to get it. But another thing you could do is you could go right for the portal and then worry about looting later, because essentially if you just make your money, then you're pretty much good to go. So you just run around, open a bunch of things up afterwards, but you just got to consider how much damage you're going to deal. And who's our... we got Beetle Queen. And, oh, I misplaced that. We're going into a frenzy, so we're shooting faster. And then we also move faster. And it's worn off. But... did I miss that placement again? It's a bit tricky when I'm in the air. There we go. And so far, you can see I still have that barrier going on. We're going to drop another one again, and we're going to go into another frenzy, sort of increasing. And it's feeling good. The one thing that's trickier with this class is the auto aim. You have to be careful, because you could all of a sudden start aiming elsewhere if another enemy's closer, for example. Pew, pew, pew. And the item I got is a fuel cell. So I beat the boss, which was nice, but I still have 75%. So we just gotta fend off until we can go through. And any money that you make goes towards your levels, which then increases your damage. And there's also items that can modify what happens to you. All right, that is it. Ready? And we are ready to move on. Woo! Stop shooting me. Bam. So you teleport, and then we're in the next world. And you know, the timer's still going. It's just time to go. So this map, I feel like is usually either quite fruitful, or I'm just very confused as to where anything is. And you see the price goes up. So that's going to be a recurring theme throughout the worlds. The further you go, the more expensive things are going to get. You're going to kill faster, you're going to level up, you're going to make more money. And that's the whole point. 58:18. It's always that first little bit when you need to find some enemies to spawn in. Because I found things I want to open up, but I can't do that until I make enough monies. I hear more over here. Maybe? No, you're up here. Aren't you? You are. And you're just what I need. Oh, I can't even see you. Okay. I want to start getting some items here. Getting reduced armor. I mean, reduced damage with the armor. And now we get a bunch of enemies coming in. Ah, I thought you were going to jump down. You didn't. Alright, so I know where some items were before. Yes, this next one. We could get a key for a treasure box, but I like this item enough, increasing attack speed, which for us is especially very handy because we are auto aim. It's very easy. Boom. The faster the shots go out, the faster the enemies go down. Oh, I don't have enough. Hello, enemies. You can't just like shoot forever into the distance. You do have a range limit. No thanks. But all in all, it is pretty fun. Well, I feel like I've gotten... Yeah, I have 3 stun grenades now. So that just hinders them from attacking, which is nice. There was one up here, right? Yeah. Oh, we also got a capsule. Very nice. Now, stay away. Detonate enemies on kill. You know, I'm not gonna argue with that. I'll take it. Ooh. What item did I pick up? Did I pick up an item? They're just dropping money for me. That's kind of nice. We got another one. Ooh, what did we get? Healing past full grants you a temporary barrier. Wow. So I guess if you're around healing and you get that opportunity, I don't know quite how that works, but it sounds pretty cool. And that was a legendary item, so it's got to be something pretty good. Okay, now I picked up a few items. I'm kind of feeling like I forget where I noticed, if I noticed the portal already. So we got to start finding it because we're already coming up on 12 minutes here. And I've got some decent items. Extra damage to nearby enemies. Very nice. And stunned up a bunch. Hard to complain about that. I don't want a turret. I never want the turrets because they just kind of hang out there. It's handy if they're by a portal, because then you can set it up for them to help you. And usually by now, I would have found a little drone. Would have had, just like you see with the turrets. Is there anything? Oh, this is right where the portal is. Lucky me. Kind of wish there were a couple more chests to open, but that is fine. I can handle it. All right, who's the boss? Oh, we got another beetle queen. So we have increased attack speed, stunning, and we can explode enemies on kill. Where did that go? Oh man, the way this is working out. Oh man, I'm taking damage. Gotta be careful. But the killing the enemies is quite nice because I get that barrier, which is what is currently saving me. I gotta throw something. Kill some extra enemies, get that health. And there we go. That's what I've been wanting to do. No, you ain't getting me. No siree. You're getting pretty close to done, so I want to get you out of the way. And you are out of the way. My health was getting a little bit lower than I would have liked, but we survived. But you know, it's what you can do. There is a mode of the game where you can pick each item that you pick up, so you can purposely build your stacks. Yo! Got a little golem friend. So this dude is from one of the worlds that comes up later. But I'm happy to have a companion. That's pretty cool. Yeah, punch the ground. And so this is where you normally start to see that golem dude show up. Oh. And already we have an elite looking dude. Get him! This dude has a machine gun. Not a huge fan of you, man. But already, I've made short work of him. And my little pal is just being an absolute friend and killing people. Yes, I agree. Anything down over here? It's so funny too with the game. I was like, oh man, there's so many items. I don't know if I'm gonna catch on. It's gonna get so confusing, but you play a couple of times and you start recognizing what things do. You get into it really fast. And there's still more that I need to learn. So I could potentially try to go for another equipment item, but having double berserk and just increasing my attack, that's pretty good, because there are some that just don't do much for me. So this is an enemy version who is not our friend, and we did short work. Ooh. And depending on the circumstances, I might be coming back here later. Ooh, ooh. Because this is a gambling shrine. So you got extra cash. Maybe you get an item, maybe you don't. Killing enemies sets nearby enemies on fire. I like it. Stay in there. You're good. Thanks. Isn't that just handy dandy? So is there anything else around? So this is one of those maps where just I've run around being so confused by where things are. And so I've sometimes spent way too long here. Not exactly what I want. Ooh, gain an extra jump. Look at that. Pretty slick. Sometimes there's stuff out here, other times there's not. And it's looking like there is. It's the worst when you come all the way out here and then all of a sudden there ain't nothing. And you know, extra healing, nothing to complain about there. When you get these quiet moments, it's like, excuse me? What's happening? Did that happen behind me? It did. Well, I've done enough over here. We're encroaching on very hard. Oh, well, there's the portal. That much is good news. So now we know where to come. Yeah. Random money just hanging around. I won't say no to that. So, I'm gonna give myself, oh yes, tri-tip dagger. Chance to bleed enemies. It's one of my favorite things. Cause you just start act. Oh, that's friend. That's friendo. No, that's okay. I'll get it back soon enough. Yeah, if it's possible to stack, ooh, daggers, that is optimal. Get out of here, green skull thing. Yeah, that bleed definitely helped out there. Wow, look at that damage. Excuse me, can I get in here? Okay. So now, we have this whole other chunk to check out. And I want items. So I'm willing to do it here. Once you get more versed with how to play around with the different characters, instantly kill low health elite monsters. So that kind of just cuts out the last bit of their life to deal with, which ain't so bad. Oh, you can see the set surrounding enemies on fire after a kill. That's pretty sweet. And as we're building up, you can already see it really taking effect. Nope, I don't want you. I have a habit of wanting to open everything immediately, but it's not worth the money. Oh, and that's sounding like one of the new... Did I go the wrong way? Oh, you're just busy smashing them. Cool. Hey now. Wow. Popping around everywhere, but it's super handy because I can just pick whichever. Okay, so these are more and of the equipment items, but this one is a missile launcher, which is personally my favorite because I could increase my attack damage, but having something that works as a passive I enjoy because you just set it off, it fires. And then these missiles, it's not like, oh, you just fired and then did you hit them or not? They fully homing missiles, but they will not disappear until they hit something. So if you run out of enemies, it's just gonna fly around, which is sick. And you release like a bevy of them, so you're good to go for a little bit. I just think it's fun, you know. All right, you can see already, third world in, how much different it is. Extra chance to bleed. I will always be happy about that. I think, oh, we got one more here. And chance to fire a missile. Another thing that I love. Because you build it up. And it is as it says. And what's great about that as well is it's just a passive. So you don't have to worry about aiming. And considering that I already have auto aim on this character, it just works out super nicely. So our money is looking pretty good, and I think we're going to be out of chests pretty soon. I totally forgot I had a double jump, which is actually, ooh, sticky bomb. It's a perfect chance for us to gamble at the shrine, because whether or not we get anything, but it's a chance to get some more items. And you can jump and fall down a long distance, but if you shift, or like I have now, the extra double jump, you don't have to worry. Did I get that chest? Oh, I forgot to, or I might have accidentally used up my double jump. Well, we are here. We know where the portal is, so I'm just gonna gamble, see what we can get, and then we will pop on down. It's a bit of a cramped space down there, so I'm not sure what to expect. Yeah, no item. No item! And we get something. We get a recharging shield, and, ooh, the whip. And the whip allows us to run faster outside of battle, which is honestly super nice, because once you start running around the world, just trying to find items, going faster is nice. Imp Overlord, where did you go? Are you up there? Like, seriously, what am I supposed to do about this? I'm down here, man. I'm supposed to come up to you. So I'm just gonna send out my missiles, because I need to start getting some health back ASAP. Oh, I got frozen. All right, so you can leave the portal area, but then you don't progress the timer. But I need to get up there. I keep forgetting about my double jump. Of course the enemy just moved over here. I was chasing down the bad guy. But where did he go? There. There you went. I have multiple rocket launchers? Since when? I'm releasing all of them. And I'm dropping health orbs. Since when? Yo, double jump, I totally forgot I had that. Sick. Totally awesome. Where did Imp Overlord go? I want to take you down. There you are. That's rude. Please don't do that. Oh, you are dead. What was I even worried about? Ha ha. And the portal got just about 10% left. So at this point, we're just hanging out. So I'm actually gonna pop on down here. Boo. Ukulele, one of the best items. Ooh, and all that money just goes into our levels. Ukulele shoots lightning connecting between enemies that are close enough. So, in addition to us already essentially chaining attacks, okay, we got Fire Snake. These are some big boys. And then sometimes that makes it easy to get distracted with other opponents. Get out of there, friend. What are you doing? Oh, lizard snake dude, what are you doing here? There's a lot happening right now. We're officially on halfway through Insane. Which might explain a couple of things. Fire Snake, hey friend, let's get you out of here. Alright, we should be getting you down soon. As you can see, things just start getting crazy. Hey, and it's down. And crazy enough, what this does for us is that gives us a good starting chunk of cash to pick up items as we see them. Which would be nice to find them, you know. Found the teleporter. Pretty nice. I could essentially just start that now, but I want to grab some items. I'll listen to that bleed working beautifully. Extra sticky bombs. And what is that next thing I did not read? Is it going to go away? Turn invisible upon taking heavy damage. And then this next thing with either fire. Yeah. Oh, hi. You're really loud behind me. I was like, what? What is that? So now we're going to start to see recurring items. But that's not bad, because if they stack, it's just an increased effect of what they already do, which is honestly pretty damn sweet. You can see that electricity going between them. That's also sweet. Everything is sweet. This game is just so cool, and it makes you feel powerful. Oh, War Banner. You drop it when a level up or when starting a teleporter event. It basically makes you move faster and shoot faster. Hello, goodbye. Ooh, all of you. And just get out of here. Alright, so we're being careful with our jump. And then we have another elite. Wow, I didn't realize that for whatever reason I can stack up to 3 of my equipment which is honestly quite nice. See how fast I'm running, wow. And that's thanks to the whip. Whoops. Which way do I want to go? Honestly, I think since we spent more time in the last section, I'm just going to go ahead and do the teleporter event. Got the little turret there hanging out, which is nice. Doesn't hurt to have the extra help. Oh, okay. So you can see my Warbanner in effect. And now we have another, what's it called? Fire Snake. Just trying to connect as much damage to other enemies. Because if I can keep killing enemies, then I can just keep my health up, which right now isn't working out too well. Looks like my friend is dead, but luckily I still have the gunner turret. Hello, Mr. Snakey. What you doing? Oh, no, my friend is here. I didn't see your name on my list. Actually, my health is decent. I don't know what's up. That sounds like a good thing for us. It is. And what do I get? Slow enemies on hit. Hard to complain about that. Ding. Yeah, so the little turret over there definitely helped out. Alright, portal is ready, but since we just got a crap ton of cash, I want to go see if there's anything I can snag with it. We did not explore over here much, so, you know, picking up a couple more items. Activating your equipment gives you a burst of attack speed. So basically, I've rebuilt Frenzy, which was the first piece of equipment that I had, which was increased attack speed. Let me up. Ooh, what do I want? What do I want? Forget what this does. Chance to kill on drop animal packs, which resets cooldown. Also nice. There's a mod to read the items when you look at them. Like read their description, which I keep forgetting to install, but every time I come across it, it's like, ugh, I know I want to. Alloy Warship Unit. Okay, so my brother just showed me this the other day. If you take out enough eggs that are on the map, you actually summon another boss. That which is this dude. So, apparently I got that going on just fine. Well, you can see with my activating the equipment that my attack speed went up. That was pretty nice. Using it all off at once. But without other enemies around, it's going to be hard for me to gain a shield. But I just sent off equipment again. Oh, no. Don't want to get caught in those. That's going to send you all the way up. Yes. Okay, you know what? I'm not a huge fan of you focusing my friend, dude, but if it keeps you off of me... What am I hitting here? Wrong buttons. Boo. Are you, like, gaining a shield? You are. Oh, I sent that the wrong way. Whoops. There we go. Let's see. Because now with... Oh no, I'm gonna get launched. I don't know if the arrows are close enough to actually hit. And I got taken out. Oh, I tried. But yeah, you can see how fun and just intense it gets, and all of a sudden, bing. But yeah, that's a basic introduction. I'm just gonna have fun doing runs and recording and seeing what I do. So I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you guys in the next one.